This is Smallzy Surgery.
Billie.
Hey Smallzy, it's Billie Eilish.
Duh.
And the Grammy goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
Billie Eilish.
I just didn't think this would happen. I was not expecting this. I feel so incredibly lucky and honored.
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue.
In Smallzy's surgery on Nova. Oh my God.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. The world loves you. They always have. The world always has. But what's going on inside your head? Tell me.
So much. It's been great. Honestly, I made it very clear to the team when I was making the album that a couple things. I was like, I don't want to wait 1,000 months for the thing to come out.
Yep.
Because that's usually how it goes. You know, you have to finish it and turn it in, and like maybe 6 months later, maybe it comes out. And I was like, I really want it to come out as soon as we possibly can with whatever things we need to make happen, right? And that's one thing that I said. And then the other thing I said is I really want to enjoy it, and I really don't want to feel freaked out and pressured, and like I don't want to be overdoing anything. I just want to be exactly enjoying it exactly how I want to enjoy it. And it feels like it's been exactly that. I feel so excited about the album, and people are feeling so excited, and my friends have been so sweet about it, and people have I've just gotten nothing but love about the album, and
that's great.
Really, really special.
That's
and
nice.
It's crazy how fast May has come.
It's where is
crazy.
time going? Where can someone explain that to me? I don't know where it's going. I
have no idea.
I appreciate that answer, because when someone asks me what's going on in my head, it's like two monkeys fighting over a banana. That's what goes on up in here, and I'm glad there's some more depth going on in your world. Tell me, hit me hard and soft. What can you? There was so many theories. What's the inspiration behind the title?
I mean, there's so many. I think, it's one of those phrases that I'm a big believer in lyrics, song titles, album titles, any title of any kind being really like leaving the consumer, the listener wondering, and thinking, wow, what does that mean? What does that mean to me? What does that mean to them? What does that mean to you? I love the idea of people like, this is what this means to me, and then asking their friend, what does this mean to you? I'm so curious to know. Like, that's what I want to. So I'm kind of like, there's like very simple answers of what the title means. It's like the album does that. It hits you hard and it hits you soft, and that's like the simplest way I can describe it. But there's so many more
I like that.
Real things for why I named it that, and how
you're so old school. It's so old school. We live in a world where everyone wants everything to be quantified and everything has to be explained. I like that.
I know.
I like that you leave that up to beauty in the eye of the beholder, so to speak, as in whatever meaning you determine and take from that is individual to the listener.
Exactly.
Your music, obviously connects with people. Do you on a level that I think, does it even surprise you in your wildest dreams that you're living out every fantasy, every dream that you really could only ever have imagined for yourself, right?
I mean, it's like I live in a not real, ridiculous dream that is constantly blowing my mind. I mean, my life, I genuinely, when I try to sit and think about my life and what it has become, I actually can't even literally imagine. It's so insane.
It's so insane.
So amazing, and so much of it is just like, what the hell? How did that even become my life? But it's so amazing what I get to do, and I've really gotten to literally live out almost every single dream I've ever had in my life, and it's insane. Absolutely. I can't even explain it.
Well, congratulations on the Academy Award earlier this year.
Thanks.
Have you got that yet? Where did you put it?
The Oscars, they give you they give you that award as soon as you have that award. Like, you get it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, that's what's funny. Like, there's all the award shows are different. Like the Grammys, you get a Grammy, and I still don't.
Oh, you still don't have. See, that's what I heard about the Grammys, is that they give you like a fake one on the night, and then 10 months later, a UPS man rocks up at the door, and you're like, "What? I didn't order anything online. What's this?" And then you open it up, and it's the Grammy. But you literally, you leave the Academy Awards literally with it. Like hopefully you took someone like in charge to take that home. Like you don't want to be getting an Uber pool on the way home with the Academy.
I literally carried the Oscar around all night long, just in my hand. I literally I went to a diner with a couple friends, and I just had the Oscar out on this table at the diner.
I love that. The album's obviously out. Along with that is the new single called Lunch. 411 on that for us, and because I do appreciate that you held it all back. The whole album, everything was held back all until everyone got to hear it in full for the first time.
Yeah, that was important to me. I've never done it like that. I've always wanted to do it like that, and no one ever lets me. And this time I convinced everybody. It's just, to me, I would so much rather that as an artist. Yeah. I really don't. I don't want a single before. I want the context of the album. I want to be able to hear the full thing and understand where you're coming from and understand the family of songs that surround the single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Also the album is like such a piece. It's such a album that I'm like, I want it to be taken in the way that it is meant to be taken in.
Is lunch your favorite meal of the day? I enjoy a good lunch. I probably would prefer brunch, to be honest with you, just because it sort of straddles the line. I don't have to get up too early for breakfast, but then if I wait till lunch, I could get a bit hungry. I like to eat, that's just me personally.
Brunch is the least interesting meal.
Get out. I thought we could have been friends. I don't know now. What are you talking about?
I will say,
don't you live in LA? Isn't that all you do in LA? Go out to a cafe for brunch?
I'm not really going out to cafes for brunch.
Okay.
But I definitely, breakfast, I don't care for.
No.
Don't care for breakfast.
Agree.
I'm not interested. It's interesting you asked that, because lunch is definitely my favorite meal. I love dinner too, but
Dinner's
lunch
great.
is like I love lunch food too. Like I love a sandwich, like a big.
I love a long lunch. I love a long, where you don't have to be somewhere afterwards. Nothing ruins lunch more than afternoon plans, because you
lunch is like the greatest thing ever. I love lunch so much. When you have a job, or when you're at a some sort of school situation, whatever it is, and they are like, and it's lunchtime.
Nothing better.
When I hear lunchtime or break for lunch, I'm like, oh. And it's like, I don't even know what I'm going to eat, but I'm going to be happy. I love lunch.
Don't have to ask me twice for a lunch break. I'm definitely running out of time, but I do need to say, you're coming back to Australia. You're playing shows. They sold out straight away. You're going to be in the round. How are you getting onto stage? Are you going to be smuggled out in a cleaning cart? Are you going to wear a disguise? What can you tell me?
Well, you'll have to see. When I'm there, you'll know, and I'll leave it at that.
No, you do know after the first show, all of the fans are going to work out how they smuggle you out, and then no longer will it be a surprise. People will start cheering wherever they see whatever it is that rolls out into the round.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. The Aussie fans love you. They are so obsessed with you. We've loved you since the very beginning. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the record.
Thank you so much, dude. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Maybe lunch. Maybe like a long lunch. Bye. Bye.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.